In this video, we are looking at frequency tables. Frequency tables are really good ways of presenting information. Let's start with a really simple example. Imagine you ask 20 people what their favourite colours are, and you note down what they say. Maybe the first person tells you their favourite colour is red. The next person might say it's blue. The next person might say it's green. The fourth person might also say it's green. Then you might have someone telling you it's red again. Someone might say purple. And I'm just going to carry on very quickly. Now what you've got here is a full list of information that you collected, but it would be more helpful if you could see straight away how many people liked each colour. And we can do that in what's called a frequency table. Here I've started to set up the frequency table. What I've got is a column for all the colours that people answered and a frequency that is going to tell me how many people chose each colour. So I'm going to just start listing the colours down the left-hand column. So someone said red, so I need a red in here. Next, someone said blue, so I need a blue as well. So blue goes in that column. Next, somebody said green, so I need green in this column. Now, somebody else said green, but I don't need to list green twice because I'm going to show the total number of people that said green in this column on the right. Red is next, but I've already got that in there. Purple is a new colour that I haven't listed yet, so I need to make sure I've got purple. Red I've already got. Yellow I haven't, so I need to include yellow in my table. Blue I've already got. Green I've already got. Pink I haven't, so pink needs to go in there. And if you look through all of the rest, the only new colour I need to add is orange because I've already got the rest. So orange. Those are all the colours that people responded with. All I need to do now to finish the table is write down how many people said each of these colours. That's what frequency means. It just means how many. So for red, how many people said red? Well, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that said red. So the frequency for red is 6. Let's look at blue now. How many people said blue? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 people that said blue. How many people said green? Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that said green. How many people said purple? It looks like it was just this one person. So I need to list 1 there. How many people said yellow? Well, if we count, we'll find there was 1 there and another 1 there. So that's 2 people who said yellow altogether. So yellow has a frequency of 2. Next we have pink. Only 1 person said pink. So we need a frequency of 1. And finally for orange, only 1 person said orange. So the frequency for orange is 1 as well. Now, remember I said we asked 20 people altogether. If you've done this correctly, these frequencies should add up to 20. And if you check that very quickly, you will find that the frequencies do actually add up to 20, which is good. If they added up to something else, that means you know you've made a mistake. Here is the main example for this video. 25 packets of sweets were opened. The numbers of sweets in the packets were 11 in the first packet, 8 in the second packet, 9 in the third packet, and so on. The last packet opened would have had 9 sweets in it, this number here. And we have to construct a frequency table to show this data. Now, this type of question confuses some students because we end up having numbers in both columns. It's not like we have colours or something like that in the left-hand column and how many of each. We've now got the number of sweets possible in each packet and how many of those we had altogether. So let's have a look at how to do this. First of all, notice that every single one of these 25 packets, the first, the second, the third, the fourth, all the way up to the 25th, had between 8 and 13 sweets. If you look carefully, you'll see 8 is the smallest number of sweets you could get in a packet. So if you're really unlucky, you'd only have 8 sweets in there. And the highest number of sweets you could get is 13. One of those packets had 13 sweets. So in my left-hand column, I'm going to show that you might have got 8 sweets, 9 sweets, 10 sweets, 11 sweets, 12 sweets, or 13 sweets in the packets. And now we just have to list very carefully how many packets had 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. I'll start off just for the first one. There were 1, 2, 3, 4 packets that contained 8 sweets. So 8 sweets in a packet has a frequency of 4. Pause the video and complete the rest of this table. Here is what you should have found. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packets that had 9 sweets in them. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packets that had 10 sweets in them. There were 1, 2, 3 packets that had 11 sweets. Next we need to think how many had 12 sweets. Well, there's 1 there. 2, 3, 4 packets had 12 sweets. And how many packets had 13 sweets? It's just this 1 packet of sweets there that had 13 sweets. So we've constructed a frequency table, and remember we were told that we were looking at 25 packets of sweets. So if we've done this correctly, these numbers here should add up to 25, and if you test that out, you'll find that they do.